What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Asus G15 Advantage gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're gonna find out how Resident Evil 2 Remastered runs. So, we're basically going to run it 1080p on the Asus G15 Advantage, then we'll move up to 1440, and then I believe this one's ultra-wide, so we'll actually do the secondary computer, and then finish off with the primary computer, and then, now that we have a new edition, we will also do this on the Ally eventually too, but unfortunately that was out of batteries. I did Mafia Definitive Edition for the first total gameplay video dedicated to it, and it got out of batteries after that. Doesn't run for very long when you have it at 25 watts. But anyway, that's besides the point. So why don't we now go get this guy hooked up to the capture computer. We'll hop on in the game, look at some settings, and see if it plays maxed out. If it can, we'll get some gameplay, you know, screen capture, then we'll come get some camera recorded, and then we'll just end the video. But if it can't, just like the Steam Deck videos, we'll go through all the settings, and then at the very end, we'll do my setting, and then camera version of my settings. So let's get started.
All right. Before we hop into the game here in Resident Evil 2, let's just max the thing out. It's probably not going to go well, especially because we're turning ray tracing on, and we all know that this laptop doesn't do so hot with ray tracing usually, but hey, maybe it's some light ray tracing and it's only like one or two little things or something. Sometimes it can handle that then. Anyway, though, we just reached the bottom. Let's hop into the game and we'll see how it does. And if it can't handle it, then we'll go through all the settings, which is kind of fun for me anyway. Here we go. Got it completely maxed out, and seeing as though we're already at 60 FPS right here and we just dropped, so no. The answer is it cannot handle the game maxed out with ray tracing and still get over 60 FPS, but it seems like it's doing pretty good in most spots, but I would rather just turn the ray tracing off and not have to deal with that. If I remember correctly, this is the kind of game that gets quite a few FPS when you do not have ray tracing on, which we will try right after this. Because like I said, if it can't handle it, we won't do it. Oh, well, Misty is coming to visit. Why, hello, Misty. I'm making a video. Well, technically a recording. Here? I get purbles? Well, that's nice. Hey, no bites. I can't play right now. She's trying to get me into a fight. No, I can't play fight right now. I'm making a recording. You're gonna have to wait. No. I'm not being antagonized. I'm recording. Hey, don't lick. That's cheating. That tickles. Stop that. No licking the hand. And no biting. Hey, no bites. No bites. Anyway, I think that's probably a good spot to stop, so let's go move on to the next setting. We'll just go through the presets. Well, let's start off on the max preset here. And we'll just move our way down from there, all the way back up to recommended, and then we'll do my settings. And then camera after that. So let's just scroll through here and see what max does. Does not include ray tracing, we can tell that. That was not on, so kind of curious what kind of frame rates we'll get without it. Still says we don't have enough VRAM, but I think that's a load of crap, because it wasn't anywhere near 12 gigs when we were playing, even with ray tracing on and maxed out before, so. Anyway, that's the bottom. Let's go see how it does now. Alright guys, here we go. We're on max, and yeah, with no ray tracing, we're in the 180s to 200s. Not bad. I definitely think I would give up the ray tracing. That's just me, though. And don't worry, I'll actually go into the gas station and go on with the story a tiny bit once we get to the camera recorded gameplay. Because I know there's a lot of people that probably get annoyed when I just like run around in the same spot, but I'm trying to benchmark, see what kind of frame rate it gets. If I do the same, if I just kind of go through the friggin' story, then we're not going to get the same consistent frame rates, and it's all kind of moot. Though I do see that sometimes, especially with the newer games. I just try not to go too far so I don't ruin anything. That's another reason I'm not going too far as well in this game. Though I'm sure most people that want to play this game have beaten it, but I'm sure there's some that haven't. So, why ruin things? At least, that's my thought process anyway. Maybe I'm just being silly. That, and I also wonder, oh shit, if I get too far, I'll just get mauled by zombies 100 times in a row, and that won't be good for a video or showing nothing. Well, except for me getting eaten by zombies. Anyway, though, I think that's good. Let's move on to the next preset. Well, let's see what ray tracing has to offer this time. Scroll on down through here. Ah, it seems like it does it at medium instead of high like I was doing, so that might be worth an FPS or two, but we also have FSR on ultra quality, and it's just doing that with the preset. I'm not doing that, otherwise I'd turn it off. I'm just letting the presets be the presets. So maybe it'll get playable FPS now, but only one way to find out. Now we're at the bottom. Let's go find out right now. Ray tracing preset now, so let's walk around our little gas pump area here and see if it stays above 60 the whole time. Though I'm not gonna lie, with FSR 1.0 it looks so bad, there's like no point in having ray tracing on in my opinion. It just makes everything look so soft. Now the later FSRs aren't so bad, they're still not flawless, but neither is DLSS. But so far DLSS seems to be the best as far as all the ones I have seen. But for them at this point, it was either this or nothing, and let's not pretend DLSS 1.0 was very great either. I still remember nicknaming that Vaseline mode. You're like, well, if you ever wondered what it'd be like to smear Vaseline all over your computer screen and play a game, well, there you go. DLSS 1.0 is for you. I keep going out from everything, getting him all rained on. He's all like, what the fuck, man? Alright, moving on. Time for graphics priority now. So, okay, we've seen what the preset we're on. Let's go through all of the settings real quick. That way you guys can see what it all changes and whatnot. And this is one of those cool games that actually tells you what it does. Seems like the graphics memory, thing is a little wonky, but it at least shows you like a picture of what every setting does, so you're not just going, oh well, I don't know, or having to go in and out of the game just to see. So that's always nice. I wish more games do that. Anyway, let's go find out how it does. Let's see what this prioritized graphics setting is like now. Still has FSR on, so it kind of looks kind of crappy. Though maybe when this came out, it was a really hard game to run, so they were like, no, this is the only way it's happening, man. But I don't remember how long ago this game came out. I kind of just bought a bunch of these during some sale they were having. I got like, shit, I think 5 or 6 of these for like under $38, under 40 bucks. It's 38, like 88 with tax or some shit. Now I already had a bunch of them, so it's not like I bought every single one that's in existence, but I bought most of them. And we're gonna go through them all. I already did on the Steam Deck, so now it's this guy's turn. And I'm also going to do it on the Asus Ally now that I've got it. I think that'll be fun. I'm sure a bunch of people would love to play these kind of games on it. And I'll do it just like I'm going to do on every other game. I'm going to do 1080p and 720p, since a lot of people will want to try that on both. And then that way I don't disappoint. Oh, hello, Misty. Misty's back. Hopefully she doesn't attack me this time. Are you just here to lay down on my lap and just hang out? Alright though, guys. Let's quickly move on to the next preset. Now let's do some balanced here on the preset wheel here. So, of course, we gotta cruise through and see what that entails here. So, let's do that real quick. And alright, we've reached the bottom, so let's go see how balanced fares. Balanced preset now, so we'll just do our normal little running around that we've been doing. Just to see how it does. We're in the fucking 300 FPS now, damn. That is a lot. We're almost getting, what do you call it? Like esports levels of FPS here. And it's not like a stuttery mess either, so that's always good. Now, these kind of games do randomly have like a tiny little bit of stutter every once in a while. It seems like when you get to the point where it needs to load some more stuff in, when you get far enough over, I guess, if that makes sense. So I've noticed here, it's when I go into the gas station, and right as I walk into the little room where it gets into a cutscene where a zombie and a cop are having at it, it always has a small little, just a little blip. And it seems to do on everything. Steam Deck, this, both desktops, so just seems to be what these guys do. But other than that, it seems like it's butter, so I will take it over a lot of these newer games that are coming out being Stutter City and just being, seems like they don't even care when they make it. There's a game, well, here you guys go. And hell, even on consoles, most games aren't like great. Like Jedi Survivor, that shit was not great on anything, really. Wonder how it's doing now. I should probably buy it soon. I was just holding off on it because it seemed like it was getting such bad reviews. But a lot of people want to know how it ran on the Steam Deck and on the Asus G15 Advantage, so we'll have to do that. And now we've got the Allied added to the mix too. So anyway, let's move on now. Here we go with some performance priority now. That sounds weird. I feel like they should say prioritize performance. It just sounds like it rolls off the tongue better, but whatever. It's their game. They can call it whatever the hell they want. You know? So let's just cruise through here again real quick. And there we are at the bottom, so it's time to get into the game now. Performance priority preset here now. And again, we'll just run around and do what we've been doing. And I said this once or twice now, I can't remember, but we'll definitely, when I get in the camera, go in and actually proceed with the game just a little bit. I don't go so far that I ruin anything for anybody who hasn't played yet, but I'm sure people are tired of watching me run around in this damn gas station parking lot. But it's great for just running around and seeing what FPS we get. Oh, can we hit 400? Come on. We'll hit 400. Come on. 400, 400, 400. You motherfucker, you hit that shit. Yeah, 400! We hit it for like 1 second staring at a wall, but we did it, boys. Fuck yeah. Oh, we got this cop car, which... wonder how long ago it got here. How long would these lights last? Though, actually, no. I hadn't been there that long, because when we go in there, the one guy hadn't even turned yet. Now, I'm being stupid. I'm half stoned, so... don't mind me, guys. Speaking of which, why not take a little tiny rip ski right now? And that is all that bull wrote. There's not a tiny little, well, there's a tiny little left, but nobody wants to hit that. This already did not taste good. But alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next graphics setting. Now we're going to do some recommended here on the presets. So let's go quickly see what that does. And then after this, we'll do my settings. So, let's go hop into the game now. Recommended preset now. So, we'll run around again here, like we have been. It seems like this is one of those games where, even with the cooling pad, I can't keep the temps as low as I used to. The temps used to be way lower with this cooling pad, so it may not look like it works like when I hook it up to mine anymore, but trust me, it makes a huge difference on people's that are actually cooling properly. I've had mine apart so much, I probably just broke something. Or, like I've said before, maybe mine just needs so much volts compared to everybody else, and I just got like a dud. It is the silicon lottery after all. Some require more than others. Though you would think it would just be like a straight up, hey, we're just gonna make this all way overboard. You know? But that's not necessarily how they always do it. Hey, You can't attack me. I'm still making voiceovers, Misty. I can't play yet. Can you give me a little bit more time, Mistin? No, you're not gonna give me more time? Hey, stop trying to bite me. I told you, I need a little more time. She's like a loan shark. She's trying to, like, bite my arm. She got it. Ow! Hey! Haha. 2 quick breath blasts. Take that. Haha. Alright, well, let's get on to the next preset here before my cat gets me. Alright, guys. Now we're going to do my settings real quick here, so let's cruise through real fast. And then we'll do some camera after my screen recording gameplay here. Alright, you're finally going to stop beating me up? I think she's given up for now. It's hard to concentrate when she does that, but I'm never going to ignore my animal to make YouTube videos. Or punish it because I'm trying to make more YouTube videos. Anyway, let's move on. Alright, guys. Let's get a little bit of my settings in now. So, we'll walk around a little bit here. Switch to camera. I'll walk around a little bit on the outside, and then after that, during camera, we'll actually go into the actual gas station there and, you know, do a little bit of the game. Well, so far so good though. We're getting lots of FPS. Though we kind of did, no matter what we did, as long as we didn't have ray tracing on. Though I turned FSR off because I do not like that. At least 1.0. 1.0 is kind of crappy, but lots of times the first version of things is crappy. Anyway, though, let's go move on to some camera now. Well, alright, guys. Let's get ourselves some camera recorded gameplay now. At 1080p here. And I was going to turn ray tracing on, but it was just getting too close to going under 60. So I decided, nah, let's not. Although, for the people that are okay with it dropping down like 56 or something like that every once in a while, just turn ray tracing on with my settings and just leave them on medium, and most of the time you're in the 80s and 90s, but every once in a while, like right around this area, it would drop down to like, I think it was 64 or something like that, or 58, something like that. But we're getting like 100 and something in the same spot, so I didn't think it was worth losing that much FPS for almost no conceivable difference in lighting or shadows or anything. Besides, we all know this Asus G15 Advantage and AMD in general doesn't do ray tracing all that well. The new ones are alright, the very new ones, but they're still only as good as NVIDIA's last gen, and NVIDIA's new gen kind of smokes them. But still, since I'm at 4K, I still can't use ray tracing without DLSS, and I don't like using that shit, because it always comes with freaking caveats, like shimmering, or ghosting, or some nonsense. Now, if they can get rid of all that shit, cool, I'll use it. If I can literally not see any perceivable difference, I don't care if it's not really 4K or really 1440 or any of that, but so far, I can always tell a difference. Anyway though, I think we walked around enough. Let's go and play a tiny bit of the game here. Let's at least go into the freaking place. Hopefully this thing doesn't start doing that bullshit where it like starts losing focus. I don't think it's really done that ever since I got a little farther away here and started using the cooling pad again. Though, as you can see, with my particular model, it doesn't really help, but I opened mine up, redid the shit. I'm not even using liquid metal right now, so unfortunately, I don't get the same cooling performance I used to get. I used to be like in the like 87s and might be at 92 like I am right now, but it wouldn't hit 96 like it is. And 86, the GPU would be in like the 70s. Oh yeah, that's right, this guy's all like super fucked up and bit, but he hasn't turned quite yet. They definitely do a good job keeping these extra creepy. Oh, there was a little stutter finally. No, sir, you don't got this. You don't got no neck. But now it's all like, ooh. Motherfucker, die. Still waiting for that motherfucker to get up. Bastard. Don't you know when to give up? Don't have enough bullets to deal with that shit. Oh, nope, I went the wrong way. I think there was a door over here I was supposed to go in. Is it over here? Yeah. There we go. Uh-oh. Ow. Get off me. You little bastards. Fuck you. That wouldn't work. I didn't have any more bullets. That chick would have gotten eaten. Anyway though, I think this is probably a good spot to stop, so let's go wrap this video on up now.
Well, alright guys, that is a wrap for Resident Evil 2, and it played it pretty damn good. It couldn't handle it maxed out with ray tracing or anything like that, but heck, if you just wanted to max the game out, you probably could, but if you want a nice medium between good graphics and, you know, good frame rate, go with my settings, because almost all the damn presets have frickin' FSR on them. Although I guess you could just go in, hit the preset, and then just turn FSR the hell off, but still, I usually just go with the presets the way they are. If I mess with them, they're not presets anymore now, are they? So that is why I did what I did. Now, ray tracing was close, but we were still dropping a little under 60 here and there, and getting close. And I think we dropped down to 58 once when we were in front of the car. So I decided, nah, a lot of people like me are gonna want to drop under 60. So I'll do ray tracing if and when I can, but usually I can't. But in any case, that is all I got for you guys for this particular video. It's time to go and do 1440p now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.